What up, Talkin fight fans? Thanks for tuning in to this day's episode of Knuckle Up at 4 with Mike Orr and Cedric Ben in the den, bringing you the young, hot, hungry, undiscovered, and undefeated prospects from around the world. And the only channel out here doing this. That's why you guys are back. And yes, we are talking about Detroit Brawl, Salida Promotions, and all the young guys out of Detroit that will be fighting on this card to look out for. Also, I'm going to let you know I've just found out who will be heading up this wonderful event. We'll get into that after, though. But we're going to talk about this kid. We got some clips of him we'll show in a few minutes. He right now is a super welterweight. He's ranked 179 out of 306 in the United States, and he's ranked 1,010 out of 1882. He's only 19 years old. Southpaw. Stands 5'11", Dearborn Heights, Michigan, and a Kronk member. Now, he is coming off a fight against Devin Garrett with a TKO first rounder. It was great. It was a pro debut for Garrett. That was back on March the 5th. And honestly, we're going to see him back in action May 14th, May 26th, and June 18th. It's already scheduled.
Same fighter?
Pardon me?
The same fighter is going to be fighting on all those dates?
Yes, he's fighting the 14th, the 26th, and then he is fighting on the 18th of June. He has his opponent has been picked already for the 26th, which is the Detroit Brawl, and he will be fighting Milton Banks on his debut fight. And that's going to be at the Ford Community Center in Dearborn. And tickets are going on sale. They start at $40. Can actually be purchased directly off of Inside the Ropes website. Just look up the Detroit Brawl, and it's been pronounced. And Salida Promotions is presenting this big Detroit Brawl. It is their third event, I believe, under this name, and the headliner will be Otto Wallen versus Burker.
Interesting. This is Otto Wallen, who just fought Tyson. She gave Tyson Fury a good fight a couple of fights ago.
So a 10-round heavyweight main event has been added to the Salida Promotions event on this special Memorial Day weekend to kick off the Detroit Brawl event. And as WBC number 11 ranked heavyweight Otto Wallen, 23-1 with 14 KOs of Sweden, will face Detroit's own Rydell Booker, who's 26-5-1 with 13 KOs on Thursday, May the 26th. In the Lincoln Ballroom of the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center in Dearborn, Michigan. Now, what we are talking about this week, we've been touching on all the fights that'll be on the undercard. And Husam Al-Mashhadi is going to be on this. Eric, can we roll that video for us, man? That we want to check him out here. I can't remember what fight this is exactly, but we do have a clip.
Yes. Dropped him twice. You see the fakes there. He's making his opponent. Just by using the fakes, you can see what your opponent is trying to do. You can see what they're trying to do. You see how confident that Mr. Mashhadi is. That lead hand dropping.
Yeah, man.
Coming from the body to the head.
And he's relentless with it.
Yeah. And he's accurate with those punches too.
He's accurate with the punches. He knows how to play those levels, and he's vicious to that body, man. And guys, I'm showing you this video here, man. This is literally like 40 seconds into a round, and he dropped this guy. And it's a great fight. And this kid, though, he's been around for a long time. He became one of the latest champions at a smaller size at age of 9 when he was training at Kronk Gym, and he brought the title 2011 National Championships home after winning the tournament in Memphis, Tennessee on June the 9th. He fought in the 9 and 10-year-old division. So this kid has been a champion for 10 years, in the amateur, and he's now made this jump to pro. And that video, man, just goes to show this kid is very educated. He's got some great tutelage over there at Kronk. You're right over the bridge, man. Why don't you let the group know a little bit about Kronk who doesn't know, who might not know who they are?
Kronk Gym is one of the, historically great gyms in boxing. Emmanuel Stewart, rest in peace, one of the great trainers, made that gym popular. A lot of famous fighters like Tommy Hearns came out of there. some heavyweights came over and started training with Manuel Stewart, like Lennox Lewis, the Canadian Lennox Lewis. Of course, Tyson Fury too. They've been around for a very long time. Mr. Mashhadi, he's actually from Dearborn. He trains from Crunk, but he's from Dearborn, Michigan, which is actually a very big boxing community too. So yeah, man, I had some of his highlights on here, and the next video that played is his 2010 ringside world championships. He looks like he's like 9 or 10 years old.
Yeah, that's the one we were talking about. His trainers are Najah Sharif, Ali Nasir, and Majed Faradi. And they were all expecting big things from this young prodigy, is how they said it back in the day. And Mashhadi followed his brother's footsteps when he began training. And he now won He had won 2 championships in his 2010 ringside world championship in Kansas. And his trainer said then the same thing. And when you look at these highlights here that we just showed, and you break it down, man, he definitely has some really high ring IQ, man. He knows how to play those levels. He knows how to play the angles, and he knows how to generate power, man. He has a lot of power in those hands for somebody who's a young age of only 19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, definitely, man. Again, long. He's tall. I don't know how tall he is exactly, but he looks pretty tall with a good reach and knows how to use his distance.
Definitely.
Very well.
He definitely knows how to use his distance. He's one of these guys, man, that I think is going to be, flying under the radar for a little bit, but I think he's going to eventually burst onto the scene and get a good following behind him, man. And we're going to see lots of him as he progresses in the pro ranks, man. But honestly, this kid, watch out for him. Can we watch that clip one more time, man? Just watch.
Yes, please.
I want to watch the accuracy of his shots and how he doesn't get overzealous when he knows.
Like this. This is perfect. Here we go. Okay.
Make it a little bigger.
Please. We don't need to see me big. But anyways, this is nice. Look at him. Look how confident he is. That accuracy, that straight cross. The first time he dropped him, I believe it was a body shot coming up right here. The first time he dropped him was a body shot.
And then here it is. 1, 2,
That was like 3 in a row to the body.
3 in a row, right? In that body, man.
And then the guy, he made the 10 count, but then he got up and Mr. Mashhadi stopped. He came over top with a straight cross and
what I do like about this kid is how he sits down. He waits. He doesn't get super excited and just try to overwhelm when he knows that he's pushing that pace and he smells the blood and he knows it's close to being, a knockdown or a finish. He takes his time. He methodically places his shots. He uses those fakes very well to open up his opponent. And when he does open up his opponent, he capitalizes on it huge, as you can see there in the video, man. He knows how to go to the body. He knows how to play the different levels, and he knows how to, in and out. And he's got good defense. So definitely, guys, good to watch out for, man. Husam Al-Mashhadi. He's going to be on the Detroit Brawl, man. He's set to fight the 14th, 26th, and then again in June. So this kid's looking to stay busy. They're looking to fast track him. He was a young protege, man. Bringing back a championship to Kronk Gym at the young age of 9, and he hasn't looked back since. And you know what? I'm glad that we stumbled upon this kid, and then I'm glad that we can bring him out to you. We're definitely going to reach out to him, see if we can get him on the show because we want to talk to him. Yes, guys, thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Knuckle Up. You know what to do, man. TalkinFight.com. Hit that subscribe, like, share, buy that membership. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Continuation of the Detroit Brawl, Salida Promotions, and the prospects coming out of Detroit. We'll see you tomorrow. Knuckle Up.